What's up guys, Adriana here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post next. So today I'm going to do an Amazon travel haul. This is awesome stuff that I purchased on Amazon over the past year that I've used in all of my travels. If you aren't familiar or if you're new to my channel, back before quarantine, I was traveling a lot. I spent 3 months traveling around Europe this summer, and these are some of the things that I purchased and I found extremely helpful and useful during my travels. So I'm going to share them with you guys, and I'll make sure to link them all in the description box down below so you guys can order them too for when quarantine's over and you're ready to hit the road again too. Let's get started. So first things first, let's start with this Anker portable charger. This is pretty small, like the size of my palm. It's a power bank. It is amazing. It was, I think, like $30 on Amazon. When I was traveling this summer, I had an iPhone 6S, and that is what I filmed on, what I navigated on, and what I posted to all my social media accounts on. And this thing was my lifesaver because I had had that phone for like 3.5 years, and so if you know Apple, the battery life on their phones after a few years is not great. So this thing was my savior. It comes in this little pouch, and with it has its charging cord to charge it up, and then I also purchased these little like 4-inch charging cords that you plug in and then you plug it into your phone. So I was able to hold it. It was really small and easy and compact. This, I would say, charges your phone like 4.5 times fully. It charges your phone pretty fast. The actual charger itself takes a long time to charge fully. I don't know exactly, I want to say about 8 hours. I would usually charge it overnight, so it wasn't an inconvenience. It was ready to go in the morning for my day of exploring. So highly recommend this, and highly recommend you get a pack. I think I got this in like a pack of 3 or 4 of these, and they've lasted pretty well. I got them in June last year, 2019, before I left for the summer, and I think only one of them has died on me, so not bad. Next, I'm going to move on to this adapter. If you're not going out of the US, you won't have an issue, but if you're going to other countries, you're going to need adapters for their wall plugs. They're not all the same. You can see on the sides it has EU, UK, US, and Australia down here. Super easy. You just slide out whatever outlet type you need, and then to put it back in, you press this button and press. Then you don't have to worry about having multiple different adapters. The other great thing about this is it has 4 different USB plugs in the bottom. It also has space for any 3-prong or 2-prong wall plug right here for different countries. I think this was about $20 on Amazon. Comes in a little case. I don't really ever use it. I just carry it around like this. But highly recommend if you're going out of the US or out of wherever you are traveling from. Keeps it simple, keeps it easy. I was able to charge all of my things at night. I would charge my phone, I would charge my power bank, I would charge my Bluetooth headphones, I would charge my Apple Watch, all on this one device. Made it really easy to keep everything together and get it all charged up overnight. Next, I'm gonna move on to these wireless earbuds. These are the Bolt-Tune wireless earbuds. They look like this. When you put them in, they're not too big. I chose black. They have a few different colors. These also last for a pretty long time. You can see on the bottom there's those little lights down there that tells you how much charge you have left. So I purchased these because I really wanted wireless earbuds, but I was not willing to drop like $200+ on a pair of AirPods. So these I found were a really good compromise, and they work really well. I haven't had a single problem with them. Their Bluetooth range is like 30 feet, so it's actually really nice. Sometimes even at home now, I'll have my phone upstairs or my laptop and I'll be listening to something and I'll have to go downstairs to the kitchen to get whatever, and I can leave these in and there's no problem. They don't disconnect or anything. So these are awesome. They come with, I think, 3 different tip sizes for the earbuds, these little things. So you can adjust them to fit your ears. And they are pretty noise canceling, which I find nice, especially on a plane. You have all of that sound from the engines going. So these are really nice and I find them super comfortable. So yeah, Bolt-Tune wireless earbuds. Next, I'm gonna move on to the bag that was my main travel bag this summer when I was traveling around Europe. Most of the time when I was in Europe, I would travel around with this small backpack and a carry-on suitcase. The awesome thing about this is it looks so small, but it fits so much. It was able to fit my 13-inch MacBook Pro with a protective sleeve on it. It has so many pockets. Inside here, there's 2 pockets in here that you can slide things into. It also has a zipper pocket in this flap that is big enough to hold a passport. And then it has these side pockets that are kind of small, but I usually would put like an umbrella in there. And then in the front, it has these other kind of like secret hidden pockets that fit so much stuff. I actually, for like the first 2 months that I was using this bag, didn't know about these pockets and I wasn't using them. And then I found out that they were there and I was like, oh my God, that's a game changer. The other great thing about this bag is that because it zips in the back, it's a little more theft proof. I would say if you're using it, just don't keep like any valuable things in these front side pockets, because then if someone notices that there's pockets there, they can easily just unzip, grab whatever and run. It has a strap here that you can use as like an over-the-shoulder bag if you want, and the straps are adjustable, which is great. The material is nice, it's easy to clean off, so if you spill anything, or if you're like, I've brought this to the beach before and it's super easy to just like brush off or wipe off the like salt residue from the ocean. Also has a handle here, so it's easy to just grab it and go. One other thing that I added to it was this little carabiner. Because these side pockets are kind of small, I wasn't able to put my reusable water bottle in, so I would normally just hook it to the carabiner and be on my way. Highly recommend this bag. This is like my favorite go-to travel bag. Probably I'd have to say one of my best Amazon purchases ever. Next up is this towel. I think it's called like a Turkish towel or something. One of my good friends who actually travels a good amount recommended this to me. It's super thin and lightweight, so it's great. You can throw it into any bag. I brought this with me everywhere because it worked as a beach towel, as a blanket for just out in the park. I also used it sometimes if I was at a hostel and they didn't provide you with towels. I had a towel here, so it saved me like €2, which isn't like a lot, but if you're staying at a lot of hostels, it adds up, and it's nice to just have some sort of towel with you. On Amazon, they have like a million different colors of these, so definitely get yourself one of those towels. Next, and one of the packing savers that I used, are these packing cubes. The same friend who recommended this towel recommended I get packing cubes. If you are someone like me who has a very hard time packing light, these will save you. The ones that I bought come with a bunch of different sizes. So there's 2 of these small ones that I would usually put like my socks and other like undergarments and bras and stuff like that in. And then it comes with these 2 medium-sized ones that were also good for like in a carry-on size bag. And then it came with these 2 larger ones that I would use in like a big checked bag. You can pack so much stuff into these, and they literally changed the packing game for me. So if you have a hard time packing light, if you roll your stuff up and put them in this, you can pack these like so tight, and they're amazing. So highly recommend that. The last thing that I'm going to share is actually one of my more recent Amazon purchases. I bought this when I came back to the States after traveling this summer because I was doing a lot of traveling around the States to visit friends, and I needed more than just this bag and a carry-on, but I didn't want to bring like a checked bag with me around. So I got this backpack.
PSA, if you do not care about a carry-on size travel backpack, click away now because I'm about to talk about this amazing backpack for the next 6 minutes. Yes, I'm aware it's a little much, but I love this backpack and I think you should too.
This is an amazing travel carry-on size backpack. It has so many pockets, so many compartments. You can use the packing cubes in this too, but let me just show you guys some of the awesome features of this bag. So first, you got that handle on the top, really sturdy, really great quality, this bag. Then you have these 2 front pockets that you can put random stuff in. It also comes with this little backpack like shower cap thing. It's like a raincoat for it. You put it over, so if you're in any type of weather, you just put that over the bag and it protects it so that no water gets in through the seams, which is awesome. I've used it a few times and it's worked wonders. Then we get into the main compartment, and on the sides it clips so you can make sure it's nice and secure. Inside here, pretty good size compartment. It has this little compartment in the middle. You can put your toiletries. I put ibuprofen, Advil, I have some emergency, I have some Band-Aids, and I have some allergy pills that I just leave in here. Then on this front side, there's these pockets in here that are great. I'll stick a pair of sneakers in here. Right now I have my antibacterial wipes. Let's move to the back side. It has this little compartment back here that you can tuck the straps into. These straps, they hook at the bottom down here. Just hook right into these little loops. There's also a little hidden zipper compartment here where you can put any valuables, also big enough to put like your passport or any, like if you're carrying a lot of cash on you, or if you have like credit cards that you don't want to get stolen, that's a great spot. There's also this strap here, so you can put it over a suitcase. This also works as like a compartment. I have this massive loo bag in here that I use if I don't pack as well on the way back or just want to have easier access to some other stuff. I'll put it in there, or I'll use it if I'm going grocery shopping and I want a reusable bag with me. I have that in there. Then there's this back zipper compartment. It only opens like halfway, but this is where you store your computer. I also store my inflatable neck rest. This came with some suitcases we have. I'm sure you can buy these on Amazon as well. Definitely recommend for those long flights, get an inflatable neck pillow because it just takes up way less space. You can deflate it when you're not using it. This one zips open and it has the little thing to blow up. And then when you're not using it, just deflate, fold it up, and stick it in your bag. But this section has, let's see if we can see this. It has this compartment here, this sleeve for your laptop. It also has a smaller sleeve in front where you could stick like an iPad or any like smaller devices. And then it also just has space like all the way down to the bottom. You can't see it super well in this video, but I'll like stick usually my charging cords in there. This goes in there. And then on the side, it has this expandable water bottle holder. I just leave my umbrella in there because I always take an umbrella with me when I'm traveling because you never know what the weather's gonna be. On the straps, it has a buckle in the middle, so if you need a little extra support, if you're like running around or it's just really heavy, you need a little extra support, you can hook this across, click it in, and that keeps it snug to your body. And then another really cool thing that I liked about this is that it has these little tiny pockets in the straps. So I've used this before, like if you don't want to be pulling out your wallet, you can put like a couple bucks or like your credit card. I've brought this to New York a lot and I'll stick my Metro card in there, so it's super easy access, and it has it on both sides. So it's a great little extra pocket space. And I think that's everything on this. Oh, it also has this side handle, so if you wanted to carry it like a suitcase, you could. I don't know why anyone really would want to do that when it's a backpack and that's way easier, but the option is there. And these little side buckles that clip, you can tighten them. So if you want to keep it nice and snug, you can keep it tight, but it also expands. So if you have a really full bag, there's space for all your stuff. So yeah, this bag, this is definitely, I think, the most expensive purchase I made on Amazon for travel stuff. I think it was around $75, but I did a lot of research when I was looking for a good carry-on size travel backpack, and this one was the best, highly rated for the amount. I didn't want to spend over like $100. That was just too much for me. But this one, I've found it to be amazing, and the quality is really good. It feels really sturdy. All of the seams, like all of these buckles and everything, and the handles, like there's no sign of anything like ripping out of the seams. Oh, the other nice thing about this backpack and this one is that the zippers on the outside have this little loop in the middle. So I actually, just like at a grocery store, I went and got some little locks so that I was able to lock them shut. So like I would put it on this back compartment where my laptop was. I would put all of my valuables there so that if anything were to happen, it would be harder for someone to get in and steal my stuff. So that is everything I'm going to share with you guys today. These are the items that I have used regularly for travel, for international travel, for domestic travel, for this backpack for long weekends. This one I literally use everywhere, even if I'm just like going around and I just need a little more space to hold my stuff, or if I'm going to like a coffee shop to do work. Well, obviously not now because of quarantine, but before quarantine, if I was going to a coffee shop to do some work, I would throw my laptop in here and whatever else I needed. Yeah, so that is everything. I will make sure to link it all in the description box below. Let me know what you think. If you guys have used any of these products, let me know if you like them as much as I do. And if you have any questions about them, don't hesitate to ask. You can comment or DM me on Instagram. I am happy to answer. And if you have better products that you've used for the same purpose, let me know. I'm always looking for new and improved stuff. This is just stuff that I've found on Amazon that I've found to be really useful for fairly inexpensive prices. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this helps you get ready for traveling again, whenever that will be. Hopefully not too far away. Make sure, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video on Friday. Bye.